Title: Bottled water brawl turns fatal. Gas station owner charges for alleged teen killing. TLDR. Tragedy unfolded in a South Carolina Shell gas station as 58-year-old owner, Rick Chow, has been charged with murder for allegedly shooting a 14-year-old boy, Cyrus Carmack-Belton, on suspicion of stealing bottled water. Chow and his son, regularly grappling with shoplifters, mistook Cyrus's visit as an attempted theft. However, surveillance footage showed no such wrongdoing. When confronted, Cyrus attempted to flee, and that's when tragedy struck. Who would have thought that a late Sunday evening trip to a gas station could lead to such a catastrophic turn of events? Rick Chow, a 58-year-old, hard-working man, allegedly became a trigger-happy vigilante, supposedly mistaking young Cyrus Carmack-Belton, a visiting family member in town, for a potential water thief. It's bizarre, isn't it? A quick stop for some gas, a casual walk into the convenience store, and bam, life's never the same. The question stands, how can suspicion over a few bottles of water lead to such devastating consequences? This is bottled water we're talking about, not a diamond heist. Could it be that the daily grind of running a gas station, regularly pestered by shoplifters, pushed Chow over the edge? Here's the kicker, folks. The surveillance footage showed that Cyrus didn't take anything. Nada. Zilch. Zero. Does this spark a discussion about prejudice and snap judgments? Maybe it's time we all stepped back and questioned what led to this snap decision. Fear? Frustration? Or is it an inherent bias? Imagine the heartbreak for Cyrus's family. One moment you're expecting your kid home after a simple errand, the next moment you're grappling with a tragic loss. They must be questioning, as we all are, what could drive a man to such extremes. Are we living in a world where assumptions and hasty conclusions can trigger life-altering tragedies? Here's where it goes from bad to worse. When Chow and his son decided to confront Cyrus, the scared boy started running away. Instead of realizing their mistake, a fatal shot was allegedly fired. You can't help but wonder, why not call the police? Why resort to such extreme, irreversible action? As we reflect on this distressing incident, we have to ask ourselves, is it time to rethink the way we react to our perceived threats? Is the potential loss of a couple of water bottles worth the irreparable loss of a life? How do we balance the urgency to protect our livelihood with the sanctity of human life? In conclusion, a vital question begs to be asked, how many such unfortunate incidents need to happen before we start changing our behaviors, our biases, our instant judgments? Over to you folks, how should we deal with instances of suspected theft? Should there be stricter guidelines for store owners, or is it about time we worked on our assumptions and biases? Disclaimer: this article is intended for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute legal or investment advice.